The key with manifestation is this. Thomas Edison said it best. Vision without execution is hallucination. So you can't just have this dream of what you're going to do and sit down and hope it's going to happen. The Vivid Vision document is a 4 or 5 page written description of what your company looks like, acts like, and feels like in the future. If you want an example of this, I can send you one from Bader Scott, which is a really good personal injury law firm, couple hundred employees in Atlanta. We can give you their vivid vision and you can put it in the show notes. That 4 or 5 page description of what your company looks like, acts like, and feels like in the future, you want to share that with suppliers, with customers, with your accountants, with your lawyers, with employees, leadership team, so everybody can see what your company looks like. And every section of your company is described. You might have a paragraph of what your customers are writing about you in the future, a paragraph of how your employees are showing up. You might have a paragraph about sales, one about marketing, one about operations, one about finance, one about your meeting rhythms and your leadership team dashboards. Basically, it's like you've traveled into the future and you hop out of the DeLorean time machine and you look around and you describe what you see. You don't know how it came true, but you can describe the future state in such a way that your team can figure out how to make it come true. So it's like building a home. The homeowner describes what the home will look like. The contractor creates the blueprints and the elevation plans to make the home come true. And then the workers look at the blueprints and they build the home without ever having to speak to the homeowner. So the power of that vivid vision is locking people in and aligning them so everyone can see what you can see. I was actually speaking in Dubai at a group called Mind Valley University, spoke to 2,500 entrepreneurs, having breakfast one morning, and I was speaking about how the movie and the book, The Secret, were so fundamental in scaling 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We studied it, we gave copies of the book, we watched the movie multiple times, we brought in 2 of the speakers in the movie The Secret, John DeMartini and John Assaraf, to come into the office to speak to our employees. And this woman that I was speaking with at breakfast, there were 3 of us having breakfast, the head of the speaking group, and then this one woman who was a speaker and me. And this other speaker started laughing. I'm like, it's not that funny. It was really big. And she starts laughing. She goes, Cameron, I was in the movie The Secret. I'm Marie Diamond. That's ridiculous. I just didn't recognize her from 20 years before, but I'm sitting with somebody. Yeah, so now the key with manifestation is this. Thomas Edison said it best. Vision without execution is hallucination. So you can't just have this dream of what you're going to do and sit down and hope it's going to happen. You have to put the effort and energy behind it, right? So yeah, so you can't just write the vivid vision and put it in a drawer. You need to share it with everyone. So I have a vivid vision for me as a guy that explains me, Cameron Herold, 27. It talks about me as a friend, a father, a lover, a confidant, a dad, what I do for fun, for vacations, use of substances, like talks about everything. It's a 5 page description of me.